Hey everyone, how's it going? How are you all doing today? Happy Friday. I am very excited. It's Friday and it's a long weekend, so hoorah. I have no right saying that, but big NCIS fan. Anyway, what do you guys have plans for this weekend? Anything fun, exciting? Um, on this end, I really don't have plans. I'm going to see my mom's boyfriend on Sunday. Haven't seen him since the funeral, her funeral. So I am really excited to see him and Callie the cat. Tomorrow we are supposed to get torrential downpours and like crazy windstorm. It's going to be a complete shit show. But guess what? I get to sit in the house. I get to do nothing tomorrow. My kids will be at their dad's and I'm just going to chill, relax, watch movies, maybe a nap or two, listen to ASMR. Um, Honestly, that is like the perfect day for me. That is like my happy day to be able to sit home when it's pouring outside. I love the rain. Um, and yeah, I'm just pretty excited for it. I'm very boring. I'm 41 years old. I don't do the going out thing too much anymore. But ironically, my one of my childhood best friends, um, she has 5 kids, and her and her daughter are going to Taylor Swift foam party. And she asked me if I wanted to go with them. And I said yes. It's in May. Um, and honestly, I think it'll be fun. I've never done anything like that. And her daughter's like 14, 14 or 15. And I guess none of her friends are into Taylor Swift, but like she really wants to go. So it'll be me, her mom, and her. And I think it'll be a lot of fun. Um, but yeah, I don't really go out much anymore. I prefer to be home, and just, have a few beers and not have to worry about driving, not have to worry about a line at the bathroom. Um, it's great. So I'm looking forward to the weekend. This is my first full week back to work after being off for 3 months. Um, and then I was actually off 2 months before that, because I had surgery. So I wasn't in work a lot last year. So it's nice getting back into the swing of things. Mentally, I am a lot better. I feel better. That was the reason I was out for 3 months, because just mentally something snapped. Um, and I needed to take time. I needed to work on myself. And so I've done that by adding some new meds. I'm not shy about mental health and like what I struggle with. I'm always very open about it. I've been open with my bosses in HR. Um, they also got very detailed um, information on what was going on with me from my doctor, for the accommodation of allowing me to work fully remote. Um, so I'm very open about it, but I got on some more medication. Um, and I've been doing therapy, which I absolutely love. I see Emma every Tuesday from 12 to 1. It's through Zoom, so it's great. I don't have to go out into the public, which is like a thing for me. Um, so yeah, so I feel good. Work has been going good. I asked my boss if I could drop down to 9 to 5:30 instead of 11 to 7:30. I am very, very confident that this will be approved, because really there's no reason for me to be on 11 to 7:30 because we already have a senior agent that's on at that time, and he basically knows how to run the show. Um, so I haven't worked a 9 to 5:30, and I've been at this job for 9 years. Before this, I worked briefly at like a medical company for like maybe 9 months. They went out of business. But even there, I don't know. I don't know if it was 9 to 5:30. It was definitely somewhere in that time frame, either 9 to 5:30 or like 8:30 to 5. I don't know. Um, so I am like stoked to be 9 to 5:30 again. Um, everyone else, every other supervisor is. I'm the only one because when I was brought on, they wanted someone on with a senior agent, but senior agents take escalations. They know how to run the reports. Like there's just no reason for me to actually be on the night shift. Um, and I was pissed when they hired another supervisor and they hired her for 9 to 5:30. I was like, hey, fucktards. Could have asked me if I wanted to move down and she could have been hired at 11 to 7:30. No, no one asked me. I was like, okay, that's fucked up. Anyway, um, so yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. And that honestly will be like being able to be remote and then work 9 to 5:30 would just be like, it's going to be amazing because that actually nearly squashes my chances of having to take an escalation because 9 to 5:30, all senior agents are there and they're frontline for escalated customers. So I won't have to deal with it anymore. So I am just honestly really looking forward to it. So anyway, I just finished filming an um ASMR video on my other channel. Um, I'm gonna try and link it, um, or put it, I think I can put it in my about me section or something. So if you guys want to head over there, um, right now I do like whisper reading, and just whisper talking, candy in the mouth type thing. Um, nothing too crazy. But I actually got a new subscriber today on that channel. I was like, oh my God, someone listens. And then I'm like, oh, someone listens. Shit. Like, what do they think? It's very interesting doing ASMR because I watch it nonstop and I'm like, these people are amazing. Um, and then when you're trying to do it yourself, you realize like those people are sitting in a room all alone whispering into a microphone. Um, and so it's a little interesting at first, but I've been doing readings from this book that I have, The Key to the Universe. Um, and it's really cool. It's about like manifesting and like, your energy towards like the universe. And it's just super interesting. I really like it. So if you're interested in ASMR, um, and you want to hear more about the book, um, feel free to go over to Brood Greatness ASMR. You should be able to just search it. But I am going to try and add it in like my about or community tab or something like that. Um, so yeah, I don't really have too much to talk about. I have a busy afternoon after I get the kids. I'm actually jumping into, um, so my boss has been handling my team while I've been out. And today he's meeting with two of them to go over their like end of year scorecard thing, which is kind of like a new thing that we're doing. It just shows like all their stats and stuff like that so they can see where they're at as far as like productivity and quality and stuff like that. So I'm going to actually jump in those just to kind of say hi and like see how he goes over it because it's new and he created it. I want to basically hear from the horse's mouth how it's supposed to be introduced to the agents and stuff so I could do it with the rest of my team. So I'll be doing that this afternoon, and just doing a little cleanup before then. Kids are super excited about the long weekend, as am I. So I'm going to be heading out shortly to go start the school pickup fun. Um, so I was thinking about I don't know if I would do it on this channel or the ASMR channel, but I was thinking about like going through my social media and like obviously keeping it anonymous, but like reading some of the shit people post that I'm like friends with, acquaintances with, people I worked with like 15 years ago type of thing. Um, because I have this one kid. So I worked in a group home for teenage girls. Shoot me in the head. Never, ever will do that again. Hard job, really hard job. Um, mentally, emotionally, you hear, shit that they've gone through and you're like, how do you smile every day? Um, so really difficult job. A lot of my kids, once they turned 18, they friend requested me, because they're 18 and I no longer work there and they initiated it. I approved it. Um, but I have this one girl, I just want to shake her. So she grew up, um, really shitty conditions. Her mom tried to be a good mom. Um, her mom loved her. Like you could tell, like she wanted to be the best mom that she could be. Um, but she didn't have the means to. So it was a really sad situation because she just couldn't take care of her daughter. But now her daughter is an adult now. So she's 21, 22. So she's an adult. She's an adult now. She has 3 kids, all different dads, which no shade. Um, but she posts the most ghetto shit. And like some days I'm like, I just need to delete her. But then I'm like, no, I don't want to delete her. Because some days I need something comical. Um, so 3 days ago, now she posts like almost every hour. And it's all like 1 minute she's like in love, like one day she's in love, the next day it's all like, I'm gonna be alone forever, fuck men, I'm gonna be lesbian, like just nonstop, like same cycle. Um, so a few days ago, she posted, I was trying to keep it to myself, but I can't, I'm pregnant. I'm like, so she had been in love with this guy for about a week, saying he was the one, she's gonna marry him, I'm so in love with him. And I'm like, dude, you just started dating him and you're already telling him you love him. Yeah, he was gone within a week. He broke up with her. Um, so now I'm like, is it that guy's kid or is it her ex's kid? Because even though he like abused her all the time, she kept like going back to him and it was like on and off for a while. So like I'm so curious now, like who the dad is. Um, but then she deleted that post. So I'm like, is she really pregnant? But then I went to her page and like under her name, she has her 3 kids' names, but then she has the little pregnant woman emoji. So I'm like, is she pregnant? Why'd she delete it? I just have so many questions now and it drives me nuts because she does this to me all the time. Like, I'm not trying to be in her business, but she makes it my business. She makes it everyone's business. And at least like 10 times a week, she'll post, fuck everyone. Nobody ever wants to help me. And then in the comments, everyone's like, well, what do you need? You didn't call. What do you need? It's like, oh my God. Uh, it's comical. But I also like feel bad because I'm like, she wasn't set up for success. Like, even though she was in the group home and like we do a lot with them to like try, at least the one I worked in. I took my job very seriously, and we tried to instill like values and morals and they get a bank account like we did things with them that even I didn't learn being at home, you know what I mean? Like we really try to set them up for success. When they're 18, they get vouchers for like apartments and things like that. Um, so I feel bad for her because I feel like, we all have a past and we all choose our path and things like that. Um, so I'm not making excuses for her. I just feel like she's always been a lost little girl, and she lets these people into her life that just feed off of that and use her. And it's really sad to watch, honestly. But her postman, I'm like, you just share way too much. Like, don't put your next step out there. Don't tell people your next step. Don't tell people what you're working on. Just get your shit together. Do it for yourself, not for the applause of social media. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. I get all worked up talking about it because it drives me nuts. But I was thinking I would maybe like read different posts because she's not the only one. Like, I hate big posting. Like, oh my gosh, please pray for me. I don't know why this is happening. It's like, well, what's happening? I need to know what to tell God I'm praying for. Like, you didn't give me more information. Um, I did it again. I warmed up my coffee and then I haven't been drinking it. In this cup cube, peanut butter and jelly. I got this from Mystic Aquarium years ago. I love it. And it's like matte black, but then it has the shiny. I, um, Mystic Aquarium. And yeah, it's my favorite. Piece of dust in there. Whatever. I give up. Any hoozle. So I'm gonna head out soon. I will try and record tomorrow. My kids will be with their dad. So maybe I can get some quiet time. Usually, like, I'll stay out in the living room on the weekends, and like my boyfriend will go in the room and like watch his movies and stuff like that. So if he does that, I can probably record. But I plan on chilling tomorrow and just relaxing. So we'll see. But anyway, head over to my ASMR channel if you want to check it out, if you're into that sort of thing. If you're not, no offense taken. I hope you all have a great day, a great weekend, depending where you are and what your weather is like. Stay safe, stay dry, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you're enjoying my random videos of me talking about mental health and just all kinds of other weird shit. Have a good one. Bye.